Review of Raw for Monday night.
It is John Pollock and Wei Ting, and this is Raw in 3 minutes. The most convenient Raw recap in the universe.
Somebody might have a Raw in 2 minutes, though. We don't know.
Well then, we'll have to rename this then.
Yeah.
Let us start off with Raw from Kansas City on Monday night. It started off with the recap of last week's title win by Kevin Owens and a great opening segment, I thought. We usually are not fans of these 20-minute opening segments, but with Mick, Foley, Stephanie, Kevin Owens, and Seth Rollins, I thought you had a great opening. You have a cliffhanger with Stephanie and where she is aligned and who she is aligned with, if she was aware of Triple H's interference. I thought this was a really good start and setting up Owens and Rollins for the title at Clash of Champions.
It was really well done, really well written, and very well performed. I think it was also our first glimpse of Seth Rollins as a babyface, and I thought he played it really well.
Later on in the night, they set up Seth Rollins taking on Chris Jericho and a rematch between Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. And with Mick Foley, he is choosing to believe that Stephanie was not aware of Stephanie and Triple H's, whether they are in cahoots or not. Charlotte took on Bayley, with Bayley winning with the belly to Bayley. And then later on in the night, we had Sasha Banks come out teasing her career was over, but surprise, surprise, nope, it's not. And she's coming back at Clash of Champions. Do you sense we're getting a three-way program for the title?
Yeah, I think that makes the most sense. I think Bayley's become really hot. Personally, I would have rather seen that one-on-one match again, but I'll take a three-way. The Sasha segment really didn't come across all that well for Sasha. She basically came out and lied about retiring.
What if Dana Brooke didn't interrupt her?
It would have been even...
Was it going to end with a, psych?
Yeah.
My back's fine, morons.
Yeah, pretty much.
Put those Kleenexes away. Also on this show, we got a segment with Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson bringing out the old day.
Mm-hmm.
A group of guys dressed as the new day 80 years from now, which is probably the time period that I will think about rewatching this segment and still say to myself, no, it hasn't been enough time.
What do you think, though, is the difference? Because, like, in the Attitude Era, they used, obviously they dressed up as the Nation. They've had people dress up as DX. Why do you think that worked and this was really bad?
Comedy. One was funny, one was not.
Yeah.
Even if that Nation segment doesn't really, a little on the offensive side.
Oh, now, yeah.
Well, this show also featured Nia Jax destroying Ann Esposito and Braun Strowman defeating Sin Cara by countout, and the return of Bo Dallas. Pick your poison, Way. What was the highlight for you of those three?
What was the worst thing on the show? It might have been Alicia Fox backstage screaming and knocking a box into Nia Jax's face accidentally.
Are you not excited for Nia Jax and Alicia Fox? We have a personal issue now between them.
You have a lot of candidates for worst of.
Well, that is what you had on Monday's Raw from Kansas City, the back-to-school edition. Were you happy?
The first hour was really strong, and then it just started to slowly glide down from there.
That was Raw.